Chameleone is like fire. He's a good servant but a very bad master, a very bad teacher. Before they closed down the industry for COVID, I was trending. I had a very big hit songs. I had the Chiromo Nzikis, I had a Comedy, I had Kidira, I had OneonOne, I had Hana Remix, I had Ndikuwachi. All these songs were very big songs. But this was the one time that God had given me a chance ever since I had been striving in the music industry. And right when I achieved my chance, the industry gets closed down. I was really arguing with God in my prayers. I was like, really? Even when my time comes, the industry gets closed down? But then God had a bigger picture for me. This is when He was planning for me to release songs like Malamu, Nalonda Nemala, Mpalavu, Balekavo, Nsaba, songs that have been very paramount in my career. So he put me in a very dark place so He can show me light. I wouldn't say it was a controversy, but I would say it was very controversial. That is when I almost lost my life in South Africa. I don't know, it really hit me so hard when people were making fun of it, I think. When people just took it for granted, when my life flashed right in front of my eyes, you know. But it was very controversial, but it is that one of those moments, yeah. Kati, I remember the first time Chameleone was recording my first song. Yante kaka kazindalo nenyimbe bitakwatagana. Nangamba gobo kuimba tokusobola gendo limeka soli. Chameleone is like fire. He's a good servant but a very bad master, a very bad teacher. That's why you see everybody that went through the Leone Island is successful. King Saha, Pallaso, Weasel, Radio, Chaga, and just to mention but a few. And even the people that came through our hands that have shared His blessing indirectly are very successful. Grenade, Shiba, Spice, these are the people that are running the industry. So, growing up with them was very hard, but that's why it was so easy for us to learn very fast. I remember one day I traveled with him to Tanzania to back him up on a show. I traveled for 2 days on the road and got on stage for about 3 seconds. And once I flatted once, and they were like, "You're flatting, you can't be on Chameleone stage." So they threw me off stage after being on stage for 3 seconds and traveling 2 days on the road. And I had to travel back 2 days again after performing 3 seconds. So even as a big brother, he was still the greatest guardian. He made us realize that aside this being a hobby, it's a job as well. You have to treat it like a business, you know. Also, Chameleone was already a star. So we didn't share the same opportunities like he shared. We had to start out in the ghetto. I started out in Lions Club, Waise. I used to walk there on foot every day. I've spent sleepless nights and days rehearsing my skill, practicing my skill and getting better. I spent 10 years in America, away from Chameleone and Weasel. I didn't stop doing music. People, when you go to Maine, people that have access to Maine, you go to Maine, you go to Portland, you go to Boston, you go to California, you go to Seattle. These people have seen me standing on streets and hotel hallways selling my CDs. These people have supported me. There's a lot of people the people that have my first CDs are in America, not even in Uganda. Like the real first CDs. Cassettes, that's Uganda. I have come up. Chameleone is Chameleone. He gets paid different. I get paid different. I have had to earn my spot. Right now, whatever my booking fee is not where I started. My first paycheck was 5,000 shillings from Eddie Chigere, former Amarula family. 5,000 shillings. So people might see me asking for whatever my fare is right now, but I started off getting paid 5,000 shillings. My first shows were free. I had to invest. I have had to sacrifice so many things. Chameleone has his own responsibilities, but so it hasn't been as easy as you think. And it has been very harder for me because people compare me to already successful people from the family. So when they hear Chameleone's brother is singing, they want you to sing like Chameleone. So already them finding you not sounding like him, they get disappointed. They want you to be on the same level. Remember, he already has an achieved level. So them watching you on a very low level is already disappointing. Me growing up around radio and whistle, the only thing that was easy is we were competing amidst each other. So I was learning from the best. I was brushing my skill. You might see all this experience, all this talent, all these hit songs, and you think this happened overnight. No, I had to brush it over time, and I brushed it along with my other colleagues. That's the people around me. But I can tell you it was very hard. That's why you see all of us came out on different times. We all blew up on different times because everybody had to put in different work. So yeah, you know, it's not, I think it was easier for me because I was positioned within people that I could learn from, people that I could borrow from, people that I could see from, mistakes, achievements, different things. But all in all, bottom line, Manager Roger, I love you, brother. So, bottom line, just being around their company was greater because it's so hard for somebody to start when he's not around a room of professionals. These are people that you watch from, your examples. But everything else, I had to get my hands dirty to become who I became.